हो, खुशी खुशी दिन की शुरुआत हो, खुशी खुशी दिन की समाप्ति हो.
A very magical morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Welcome to this beautiful magical session. Welcome yourselves and thank you.
Good morning,
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
Good
Good morning.
morning,
Magical
sir.
morning to you.
Morning.
To everyone.
Magical morning.
Magical
Magical
Very
morning.
morning.
nice. A
Magical
magical
morning to
morning.
morning.
everyone.
Magical morning to everyone.
Wonderful, Ji, wonderful. Yes, a magical morning. Thank you so much for joining in. A very magical birthday to all the people born on this beautiful day, and a very magical anniversary to all the lovely couples out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's begin this beautiful day with some beautiful sharing about how was your assignment, how was the magnificent outcomes that you did yesterday, what happened. Yes, Garima ji, please unmute.
कुछ और भी मैनिफेस्टेशन करते हैं ना, वो भी कुछ मैं कल रात से सोचती रह रही थी कि मैंने आपकी आज लाइव सेशन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विशिंग यू वेरी 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 हैप्पी डिजिटल बर्थडे. You know, you share my birthday with my son.
Very nice.
हाँ, the thing is that I want to share with you. I don't think so कि आपको बहुत सारी like हमने जब हमने 20s और 12 साल
गरिमा जी, आपकी ऑडियो इज नॉट क्लियर. आप अपनी वीडियो ऑफ कर लो. यू कैन ऑल्सो टर्न ऑफ योर वीडियो.
Is it okay now?
या परफेक्ट.
Actually मैं ना बालकनी में बैठ के क्लासेस लेती हूँ आप लोगों की. मुझे अच्छा लगता है यहाँ बैठ के लेना क्लासेस. Okay. Now,
प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
the thing is that हिस्ट्री में आपके साथ बहुत कुछ शेयर करना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन मैं एक सबसे बड़ा मेरे को ये शेयर करना चाहती हूँ कि आपने जो मेरे को 12 days 12 hours की सेशन में मैं आपके साथ आई थी पृथ्वीराज, ठीक है ना. तो आपने मुझे मेरा ड्रीम सुना, ठीक है, और मैं चाहती हूँ वो सुनना चाहा, और आपने ना मुझे अच्छी डायरेक्शन दी, बहुत अच्छी लाइट दी. जो मैं क्या चाह रही थी वो मुझे क्लैरिटी दी. आपने मुझे बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर किया कि आप क्या चाहते हो, कि क्योंकि आपको हस्बैंड का बिजनेस तो पता ही नहीं है कितने कमाते हैं, क्या आते हैं ना, डैड्स वगैरह क्लियर. मतलब कि जब मैंने आप लोगों को ज्वाइन किया था, आई वाज फेसिंग थ्रू सम ब्रेकडाउन, लेकिन यू जस्ट सी माय फेस राइट नाउ. मैंने ना सब कुछ वैसे ही प्रैक्टिस करनी शुरू करी कि मेरे इन लॉस रिलेशंस ब्रेकडाउन थे, वो उसके ऊपर प्रैक्टिस करनी शुरू हुई. और इन बिटवीन आई अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू वांट टू मेक मी अंडरस्टैंड, ठीक है, वो मैं समझ गई थी, आपने मेरे को क्लियर. लेकिन ना मुझे एक्शन प्लान करना नहीं आता. तो उसकी कृपा से, मतलब कि यूनिवर्स की कृपा से आप लोगों ने SSS प्रोग्राम शुरू कर दिया, ठीक है, एनईजी के साथ, ठीक है. मुझे डायरेक्शन पता चलती कि मुझे रिलेशंस में वर्कआउट करनी है, ठीक है. मैजिक बुक तो मेरे से कभी भी नहीं छूटी, मतलब कि लाइक मुझे सी माइंस, ठीक है. उसके बाद मैंने ना अपने हस्बैंड को, मैं क्या चाहती हूँ, मैं खुशी चाहती हूँ, राइट, कि वो आए, खुशी से आए और कहीं डिनर पे चले गए, लाइक दिस, ठीक है ना. मैंने वो सब लिखना शुरू किया एज पर योर डायरेक्शंस, ठीक है. सीरियसली आप सोचो मैं जितने मतलब मैं ना कोई भी ना अच्छे, मैं बहुत अच्छे वर्ड्स यूज करना चाहती हूँ, मैं बहुत अच्छे वर्ड्स, मैं वो कोई वोकैबुलरी नहीं यूज करना चाहती हूँ, ठीक है. लेकिन एक छोटे सा यूज कर रही हूँ. मैं जब प्रेप करती थी ना कि राहुल सदर क्यों नहीं जा रहे, राहुल ने क्यों सदर छोड़ के पॉलिटिक्स में आ गए हैं, तो मैंने पॉलिटिक्स की फील्ड में राहुल को टेस्ट करना शुरू कर दिया कि मुझे तो सिर्फ खुशी से मतलब है. मुझे घर तक पैसे चाहिए, मुझे खुशी चाहिए, मुझे शॉपिंग चाहिए, मुझे घूमना चाहिए, मुझे डिनर चाहिए, मुझे ये सब चाहिए. वो जैसे मर्जी आए, पॉलिटिक्स से आए, सदर बाजार से आए. आपने इतनी बड़ी क्लैरिटी दी. आई स्वेयर आई लव यू सो मच. वो मुझे एक वो, और आप सुनो, आप सोचो, मैंने राहुल को पॉलिटिक्स का ना एक्सेप्ट करना शुरू कर दिया, ठीक है. जो उनके मेंबर्स आते हैं उनको ब्लेस करना शुरू कर दिया, उनको अच्छे से पानी सर्व करना शुरू कर दिया, जैसे पहले भी करती थी, चाय भी देती थी, पानी भी देती थी, बट अब ये वाले करके देती हूँ, ऐसे करती. आप सोचो ईश की, उनका ना बहुत बड़ा इवेंट था, वो मतलब कि कभी भी बीजेपी में नहीं हुआ ऐसा इवेंट। वो इवेंट था 24 आवर्स का, इन लोगों पे असेंबल हॉल होना था 24 आवर्स के लिए, ठीक है। दैट इवेंट अप्रिशिएटेड एट दैट लेवल, मतलब कि ही इज द ओनली वन जिन्होंने एक एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेट किया और एक्टिवली इसको, क्योंकि एक्चुअल में ही इज अध्यक्ष ऑफ दिस राष्ट्रपति मंडल। मुझे पता नहीं है, मुझे कोई क्लास नहीं पता वो क्या है, तो वो है बस मुझे पता है कि मेरे को ब्लेस करना है, उनके हर काम को ब्लेस करना है, वो जो कर रहे हैं वो ब्लेस करना है, ठीक है। और सुनो, इनकी 1-to-1 रेखा गुप्ता जी के साथ मीटिंग होती है,
वंडरफुल,
1-to-1। शी recognized him personally, मैम।
वेरी नाइस,
तो
वेरी
मतलब
नाइस।
कि मैं यही कर रही हूँ, मुझे सिर्फ खुशी चाहिए।
तो
और बस
इसमें अगर अगर मैं आपको समराइज करके बोलूं, आपने फोकस किया, जो भी काफी नए लोग भी हैं ना, तो आपने फोकस किया कि मुझे क्या चाहिए, मुझे एंड रिजल्ट पे मुझे क्या चाहिए, रिलेशनशिप में क्या चाहिए, बातें कैसे चाहिए, टाइम कैसे स्पेंड करना है, ये सब कुछ क्लैरिटी से लिखा। एंड अब हस्बैंड कह रहे हैं कि मुझे ये नहीं, मुझे वो करना है, मुझे ऐसे करना है, मुझे वैसे करना है, जो भी कर रहा है बस ब्लेस किया, ग्रैटिट्यूड किया, थैंक यू, बहुत बढ़िया कर रहा है।
हाँ। और सुनो, उसके बाद ना 18 मार्च पर जब मेरे बेटे का बर्थडे था, प्रांशु का बर्थडे था, मैंने ना ये लिखा था कि ना एक्चुअली में बहुत सारा ब्रेक डाउन चल रहा था, तो पार्टी कैसे पॉसिबल है ना। तो फिर 18 मार्च को मैंने पहले ही ऐसे लिखा था कि प्रांशु का ना बर्थडे है। अच्छा, मैंने ना यूनिवर्स में क्लियर नहीं करता, तो यूनिवर्स को क्लियर करती ना तो वो भी दे देते शायद। मैंने बस ये लिखा था पार्टी हो। सोचो 19 में प्रांशु की बर्थडे पार्टी सेलिब्रेट करी हमने दिल में उसके फ्रेंड्स के साथ। उसके बाद इवनिंग में पापा पापा के साथ, मतलब मेरे फादर लॉ, मदर लॉ और हम लोग सब डिनर करने गए, एंड इट वाज वंडरफुल डिनर। एंड वन मोर थिंग, ये लाइक ना पापा को रहता था कि राहुल सदस्य क्यों नहीं आ रहा, होता ही है ना। तो फिर मतलब कि कुछ था, तो पापा ने भी राहुल को पॉलिटिक्स में अप्रिशिएट करना शुरू कर दिया। राहुल आप बहुत सही जा रहे हो, अपना ध्यान रखना, सही से कदम रखना, मतलब कि समझा रही है, जैसे गाइड करना है। तो जैसे उन्होंने सदर बाजार के राउत को सपोर्ट किया, कॉन्फिडेंस दिया, बिजनेस कर इतना बड़ा किया, 19 ईयर्स से वो सदर बाजार जा रहे हैं, और उसके बाद उन्होंने वही चीज उन्होंने पॉलिटिक्स लाइन में भी समझाई राहुल को।
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वंडरफुल।
एंड मतलब नाउ मेरे मैजिक सुनो, ये तो मेरी फैमिली का मैजिक, ठीक है। अभी तो बहुत
फास्ट
मैजिक,
फास्ट, थोड़ा
फास्ट
फास्ट।
फास्ट। मैंने अपने बालों के लिए लिखा सी माय हेयर के हाथ डाले, ठीक है। वन मैं एनर्जेटिक से अपने दिन में 400 500 500 ग्रेटिट्यूड्स लिख लेती हूँ। मैं एनर्जी की क्लास अटेंड करती हूँ, मैं सारे मैजिक बुक सेशंस कर लेती हूँ, आपको मैं बाद में भी सुन लेती हूँ। मतलब कि मैंने कहा लाइव सोचा था तो मैं लाइव कर रही हूँ, ठीक है। अब नाउ लिसन कि मेरी सर्विस के लिए मेरे को अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल रही है, मेरे सीरीज जा रहे हैं, ठीक है, कॉल आ जाएगी, वो भी लिख के छोड़ा हुआ है, वो भी हो ही जाएगा, वो तो पता ही है, होना ही होना है, क्योंकि अब मैंने अंदर से अपने आप को ये कर लिया कि मुझे फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट होना ही होता है। मोर थिंग, मैंने ना मतलब कि लाइक क्या क्या बताऊँ आपको, मुझे इतनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल रही है कि लाइक ना मैं मतलब कि अगर मैं लिखूंगी भी नहीं ना, जैसे मैं डस्टिंग कर रही हूँ तो मैं पेन को भी अप्रिशिएट, डस्टिंग करते हैं तो हम हर चीज को अप्रिशिएट करने लग जाते हैं। थैंक यू लक्ष्मी माँ, थैंक यू लक्ष्मी माँ, थैंक यू लक्ष्मी माँ, और ऐसे लक्ष्मी माँ आई जा रही, आई जा रही, आई जा रही।
वेरी नाइस,
थैंक
वेरी
यू
गुड,
सो मच, सी माय फेस है ना।
wonderfully wonderful, very nice, superb, what a beautiful sharing, wonderful.
थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक यू सो मच,
Thank
गॉड
you so
ब्लेस।
much for practicing, very nice, God bless. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. So everyone, what did you learn from our sharing? What did you see? उनकी एक्साइटमेंट देखी, उनका वो देखा, एनर्जी लेवल्स देखी, सब कुछ देखी. वो ऐसे ही नहीं आई कि शी वॉज बॉर्न दैट वे, वो प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद डेवलप होती है. Wonderful, very nice. And listen, she writes 400 500 gratitudes a day. सोचो किस लेवल की प्रैक्टिस कर रही है. यस, कीर्ति जी. एंड इट इज नॉट कि उनको मजा, अभी मैजिक बुक से पहले उनको वो नहीं लिखती थी. इट वॉजंट दैट शी इज एन एडिटर, उनको लिखने का शौक है, कुछ है. वो प्रैक्टिस के साथ आया, एंड अब उसमें इतने मजे आने लग गए कि लाइफ में भी रिजल्ट दिखे एंड प्रैक्टिस में भी. वेरी नाइस. कीर्ति जी, प्लीज अनम्यूट.
Hi, magical morning, Ishi. I feel so
Good morning.
happy. I've been attending the sessions, in the recorded sessions, but I've been doing all the assignments and the magical footsteps, the magical outcome. The magical outcome is my favorite because it's gives me so much clarity about what I want and the outcome about it, and it makes me excited. So I even created a magical outcome for my conversations in the phone, and it's going amazing. In the phone about my work today, which I'm gonna have later in the evening at 5 p.m. And I've created a magical outcome for that. I've created doodle as well for that. And that makes me inspired. So I'm so grateful to you that this is actually a magical practice, which is a way of life. You can be in that state and you can have that way of life. So I'm really doing it and I want to practice more. 200 gratitudes is my aim, more maybe, but I'm really happy and that excitement is coming in my voice now. So thank
Nice.
you, thank you, thank you.
Wonderful. Very nice and so good. And yes, 200 will be also a piece of cake soon. Very good. Wonderful. Yes. So, acha, one announcement, Amisha ji, that day 11 has been uploaded. I have proof of that, and but it is uploaded at the last. So आप देख लेना एक बार, ठीक है ना? So just check it out. Okay. So this is how magnificent outcome works. And I'll share my magnificent outcome for the day.
Yes, Swaminarayan.
Thank you very much. Yes. So magnificent outcome main number one magnificent outcome for the day that I had written was that uh, one thing will happen in the evening, rest two I will share. Thank you for the magnificent outcome for the high energetic magic book session. Do you feel the sharing was very highly energetic? That is, sharing was full of energy? Done. Then I had written, thank you for the magnificent outcome for the surfing fun with Annie. So today we went out. There was no plan of anything. It was just that yesterday I saw some people surfing on the beach, and I think I want to also have that fun of the waves. And when me and Annie just went out for breakfast, and we just were in normal casual clothes, and we went out for a walk on the beach. Then something happened. She said, "Do you want to go into the waters?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" Well, I know I had written it. So even in the normally you go in a swimming suit, but we're like, let's go in the casual. So I went. Initially, just I went, and he was like, I will not go, you go. I went inside. The waves were very nice. I was enjoying. Then I did this, and even Annie came in. And then we had that big waves coming, and we had that fun. So you will not know, but the universe will make that happen if you just practice the gratitude. And trust me, there was a few surfers right next to us, and they were not having those kind of waves which me and Annie were enjoying. Like even in 10 meters, our waves were big and huge, like the wave we wanted to enjoy, and there was small and mediums. So your manifestation can even turn the tides, literally. Very nice. So this is how you also need to start practicing. And even if it doesn't work the first time, try again, try again, try again, because it is a mathematical law. Find out, did I feel the right way? Was I feeling that this thing has been done, or was I hoping that it will happen? Catch yourself, be aware of yourself, and if you are able to crack this code, life will be very easy for you. Wonderful. Let's now begin with today's session. Thank you so much for your sharings. And who would like to volunteer to read? Yes, Kirti ji, would you like to volunteer? Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let me just share the book. Okay, so let's begin day 22. before your very eyes. So I hope now everyone knows each and every step on what if they need any clarity of what do they want. We have covered everything now about what do you want and about how to feel it. That is through the practice of heart magic. Today we are going to work again on the big dreams, the one we wrote on day 13. We will focus on that, but today's assignment can also be you can do it for the short term, for the medium term, all kind of dreams. But today, focusedly, we will focus on the big ones, the big guns. Yes. So let's see before your very eyes. What do you mean by before? Have you heard this term? Present the criminal before the judge, or something like that. Stand before the judge, like in front of. Before me, right in front of. And in front of your eyes, that means your dreams are already around you. It is you who needs to start seeing it. Your dream of having a car, of a good relationship, of having a lots of money, of going on a vacation, everything is around you in this space. It is you who need to see it, to make it appear before your eyes. And to make it appear, you need to start imagining multiple times a day that it is right in front of you. You need to feel it that it is in front of you. Let's begin.
Quote, this world, after all, our science and sciences is still a miracle. Wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more too, whosoever will think of it. Unquote. Thomas Cartyle, writer and historian.
Yes, so your world, even after whatever science has done, science still cannot manufacture blood. Science still has a lot of things that it cannot do. So therefore, these all things are still a miracle. Like you have seen that you write down something, you visualize it, you manifest it, you give your gratitude, and that thing, small magic start happening in your life. But science has no concrete proof how it happens, but it's still magical. And when you will be open to all these magics in this universe, you will attract more. It might be one of you might become the next generation inventor or philosopher or something to whom the universe open its magic. But for that, you need to think of it. You need to ask yourself, asking yourself, questioning yourself. When you say you think of it, you cannot just think. Thinking happens whenever you ask a question. Only after you ask a questions. So if you're thinking, is your thinking positive or negative? What does that depend on? What question is being asked? If your mind is thinking anything positive, if your mind is thinking anything negative, it means if for example, if you are criticizing someone or if you're blaming someone, it is a question that you asked that was negative. And I will see how we can work on it, how we can experiment, how I can practically show this asking of questions to you in the future chapters, or maybe today after the session completes. Let's see if I can find out that thing. Yeah.
7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was a long list. At that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could. as though I had received it. With my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say the magic words, thank you, for it multiple times in a day, and feel as if it had come true. One by one desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off my list, and when I had new desires, I would add them to my list.
Yes. So what Wonderburn did was that she kept a list of all her desires. That means what you need to do is on a piece of paper, normal copy, tear out a piece of paper and write down all your desires in one page. Top 10, top 2, top 5. If you want some special paper to use, you want some A4 paper, printed paper, yellow paper, red pen, whatever thing you want to do, whatever you have seen all those videos for, it's your wish, whatever makes you happy. Otherwise, for me, even this simple paper also works. Yeah. And what you need to do is firstly to write down all the desires on one single side of paper. The top 10 desires, not all of them, top 10. And carry that piece of paper everywhere today. And whenever you have the time, you have to take out that paper and remind yourself about your dreams. Those you should live for your dreams. Your dreams should keep on going on in your head. Even if during any time of the day you think that you have forgotten about your dream, again take out the paper, read the dreams again, and give your gratitude as if they have been completed. It should be constantly in your mind. Like when I do you remember the dream of clicking a photograph with Modi ji that I shared like this? So when I'm sitting like this and I'm discussing, and again, just if my dream flashes up in my mind, it instantly reminds like I'm getting that picture click. Thank you, and automatically my back straightens up. Automatically I have a smile. Automatically I feel very energetic. So your body will start, it will behave a different way, it will feel a different way once you start getting into the habit of feeling as if your desires have been fulfilled. But to feel good, you need to have desires because your desires will give you the power to feel good. If you have no destination, that means you will not feel like going anywhere because you will never reach anywhere. So always make sure you have desires. In whatever area you don't have a desire, you will not be able to move further. You will find out your comfort zone. You will get laid back and just relax and enjoy. For example, if I don't have any desire of my office work, like right now, I'm still finding out what is the next result that I want in my office work. But I have given certain time to my office work. Like I know that after this session, 11:30 to 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I have to do my office work. But because I don't have any desire these days from the past few days, I just lie down, I sleep, I do Netflix, I do anything, I just go for a walk. Mostly I sleep. Why? Because I don't have any desire to do anything. For me to work, to enjoy that time, I need to first create a desire. And I have to make sure that desire is the first thing that is going on in my mind. It is the thing that will give you the fire to go on. Yeah.
One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling faces, and a happiness that was palpable surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me the reason why they were so happy. They were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the airplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list. And the reason I was on that plane was before my very eyes. Gratitude.
Yes. So Rhonda, her last desire from her original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. Now, one thing that we need to understand it, she did not just write down, I want to travel to Switzerland, I want to travel to London. No, she wrote down the exact place. That means the exact hotel, how many days in that hotel. Everything should be exact. And if you're dicey, if this is good or that is good, choose the better option. But fixate or like fix something like this is what I want now. And if you're not able to decide what is the best option, why is that happening? Why are you not able to decide it? Tell me. You tell me. Why are you not able to decide the best option? Because why is unclear, doubt, desire. Why are you not able to decide if this hotel is good or that hotel is good? What is the best one for you? Dolly ji said right, because you are not doing the magic work assignment. You're not practicing your decision making. You're not deciding what is the best memory. And if you're not deciding what is the best memory, then don't expect that you will be able to decide in your life what is the best course of action for you. And the funny thing is, both the answers will be wrong. And both the answers could be right. It depends on, after deciding that I want to go there, it is your magnificent outcome that will tell you that whether you have fun in this area or not. So it doesn't matter what choice you do. So start practicing your magic rock and knowing the exact place. And whatever you decide, if you feel like, for example, if I feel I want to go to this hotel, but I think Annie would not like this hotel. I think Annie would want me to go to that hotel. If something like this happens, then say, I want to go to this hotel and Annie also wants to go to this hotel. And she very happily says that I want to go to this hotel. So instead of this or this, make this and this. So understand where the negative things come in, the negative talks come in, and then change those words. To understand that, you need to first have a practice of writing down what do you want or what the problem is. Okay, so after knowing the exact place she listed, she had a very nice time, and of course, she was doing her magnificent outcome and everything. And therefore, she experienced native Tahitians joining in, smiles, happiness, and happiness was there, and she experienced that the reason of why they were so happy, because they were grateful to be alive. Ask yourself, am I grateful to be alive every day? Am I grateful to be alive right now and being in this session? That's it. Yes, I'm audible now. Let's continue. Yeah. KTG, let me unmute you. Sorry, there was a network some bit down. Yeah, can you unmute yourself?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and happiness for life that you've never felt before, and that is truly priceless. From the time I began using gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. And I had 2 months before I would be forced to shut it down and would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet on my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my family's lives, to be 100% healthy again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of material things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work.
Yes. So the time it took for her to complete all the 10 desires was 4 years. And let's see. I'm a very calculative guy, so let's talk in terms of money. She was $2 million in debt. $2 million. How many rupees? Who can calculate? What is $1? Around 80, 90 rupees. 92. So let's assume 90. $2 million means 18 crores. So she has a loan of 18 crores INR. That means what will be the monthly EMI is 18 lakhs. And if she had 2 months before to shut down, that means she has 36 lakhs in the bank. And forced to shut down, that means 30 lakhs. Okay. And then she would lose her home. So that means, and everything she owned. That means everything that she had owned before this was less than 18 crores. So her net asset, so that means her net worth is in negative at this point of time. And then she has a personal credit card, which was a small fortune. And while having a negative, you have money to give, you don't have any savings, you don't have any other thing. You make a dream of having a big house overlooking the ocean, like the kind of houses that you used to draw, with the center fountain, with a garage parking on the left, and a big door, white marble. That kind of house she also made for herself. Second was to travel to exotic places. When she says exotic, because she has written all the details. She found out all the itineraries of it. Then to pay all the debts and to expand the company. And not only just money and business, then she said, I want relationships also. I want every relationship should be restored with mom, dad, brother, sister, husband, wife, kids. Then I want to improve the quality of my family's life. Quality means better locality, better location, better quality of food, better education, better manners, everything. And then I want to be healthy also and have lots of energy also. And I want to be excited for life, like the kind of excitement Gavimaji had. And then she had a usual list of material things. I want a car, I want new phone, I want a laptop, I want diamond earrings, I want jewelry, I want bags, I want Louis Vuitton, I want Gucci, I want Prada, everything. And the number one desire was to bring joy to millions of people through the work. Even though nobody knows her, even though she is a no one in this world, she is making a dream to impact the lives of millions of people. So, can you see the vastness of dream that she was making? And this is how your dreams should be. Your dream should make the other person laugh at you. If I tell you that my dream, which is just about to be completed, is to number one, live in Rashtrapati Bhavan with my family. That is number one. And not being the president. I don't want to be the president, but I want to live there. If I'm asked to be, I will be, but otherwise main dream is to live there. It should make you laugh. That is how I know I am at the right path. If your dream does not make the other person laugh, is it even a dream? So dream big. Yes. Continue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The very first desire that I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can, as if you have it now.
Yes. So the first of your desire was to bring joy to the million of people, and then one by one everything followed. What you need to do for that is just take your list throughout the day and read it multiple times. Now, how to do it is read each and every sentence on your desire list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize you have received your desire. So you have to imagine like and visualize like thank you, ho gaya kaam, very nice. I'm so grateful. This has been completed. Wonderful. And how many times? Multiple times every day. 1 minute per desire means it is an exercise of 10 minutes. If you want to you don't have 10 desires, firstly make 10 desires. And if you still cannot make 10 desires, then give more time to one desire. If you just want to focus on one at the moment, give 8 minutes to one desire. Yeah.
Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for each one as you can, as though you'd received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from this day forward. And whenever you have time, open it, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your very eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross a desire off your list, you will be in tears of joy. Because what seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude.
Yes. So apart from the vision magic boards that you made, you will also do this practice because this makes your practice appear before your very eyes anywhere you go. One of the great things in this practice is you will be using the law, the element, not law, the element of space. Do you know there are 5 elements? One of the element and the very strong element is space. What is space? You feel that space whenever you're sitting at your home, whenever you're in office, whenever you are at a coffee shop or in a temple. You feel different because of the space in that place. Your job is to try out these different spaces all around and visualize your dream in that space. That means if you do your visualization on the study table, do there, then go and try it on your bed, go and try it on your couch, go and try in the nearby garden, go and try it in a coffee shop, go and try it in a temple. But try it out those different spaces for your visualization. Because you don't know which space vibrates at the perfect frequency for your dream to appear right before your very eyes. So whenever you go to different places, make sure to visualize and make the most out of it by visualizing your dream in that space. Yeah.
Magical practice number 22, before your very eyes. 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. 2. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. 3. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. 4. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can. 5. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So first one is count your blessings, where you write down 10 blessings, why you're grateful. Again, if you haven't, try to write down 2 or 3 becauses of why you're grateful. Try to link those blessings with your dreams if you can. Otherwise, normal blessings are also great. Second, last is magic rock. Again, if start deciding, if you don't do it already, decide what is the best thing and then say thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Today's assignment, make a list of top 10 desire list. Write it down number wise. Doesn't matter what is first, what is second, but you should know what is your number one. Okay. Then 1 minute after reading each line, visualize it for 1 minute as if you have completed that desire. And after that desire, you are giving your gratitude. It is a practice, so practice it out. Then carry this desire list on with you today and take out 2 more occasions for doing the same. It could be after half an hour, after 1 hour, maybe 10 minutes, whatever, however you feel like. But try to do it as many times as you can and use the spaces around you. Make this is what books has says. Yes, so now make this a ritual for yourself. Like you have seen people having rituals You have religious people having some rituals, they do some part, they do anything. So this is your part. This is your part for yourself. This is what giving gratitude for the imagine. One is being saying a part without knowing the meaning. Any part, but you don't know what exactly it means, what each and every word means. And the other is actually conveying that feeling to the higher power by giving your gratitude, even though you haven't received it right now. Like what a bhakt, what a good human being. So this is the part, this is the ritual that you will start following. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And whatever you need some dramatic something, you need any scarf or red scarf with you, or any other thing, you want to wear your glasses when you do it, you want to put on your earphones, or whatever modern day ritual you want to create, you can. You want to tie your hair, you want to do anything, you want to put on the kajal, anything will go. Yes. If you want to this kind of a position for the ritual, you want to do this, you want to do that, anything will work. But create that ritual for you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kirtiji, for your reading.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
Ishji, for the opportunity.
Do you have a question? Yeah, please. Everyone, this session is now officially completed. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for taking your value out of it this session. If you don't have any questions, you can log off. If you have any questions, we can take some questions. Today, I will be leaving early, so I will just take the questions today. Yeah.
Thank you, Ishji, for the opportunity. Thank you. I would like to ask about the desire. So when we're having a desire, we write the top 10 desires. And are we supposed to elaborate on the desire in that one paper? So I have two more questions. This is my first question.
You need to elaborate the desire on any other copy or whatever paper, then write it down in a short form uh, on that top 10 desire list. In the list, you just need to write one or maybe 1.5, 2 lines. And otherwise, just make sure you know the details of it.
And the second one is if we are doing a magical outcome, right? So we write it and we can draw it as well. And should we write the date? Like, for example, I want this to happen by this date.
Magnificent outcome. One is for long term that you're using. Also use it for the daily, like you have to write it daily. So if that thing is going to happen on that date, then it is more plausible to write it on the same day. Okay, let's for example, if you have a deal, if you have a property deal having next week, so one to you write down that the deal goes good. Okay. Now, if I know today I'm going to have a call with that person regarding something, so I will write the magnificent outcome for this call, for the first step of it. And then if I'm going to have another call, I'll write it again. If I'm going to meet that person in person, then I'm going to write magnificent outcome for that.
So for example, suppose tomorrow I'm having some work. So can I write magnificent outcome for that?
Yeah. Today also,
And,
tomorrow also, both.
and we have to write the date on top or just
Normal.
no need?
No
Okay.
need.
And yeah. Okay, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. And some magic happened just now when the internet was a bit, there's a bit of pineapple there. I realized quickly, and it was on my side as well. And I rejoined it. I didn't realize my cam was off while I was reading. I needed to ask to unmute. And then after that, I somehow realized, hey, my cam is off. And I don't know how at that perfect time you had stopped, and then I had to continue for reading. So it happened very magically. So yeah, magics do happen, and it just happened just now. So thank you,
Very
thank
nice.
you.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Thank you. Saloni ji, please unmute.
Hi. Sir, actually, I have a question. Since you mentioned we need to have clarity about our desires, so is it okay to write now, for example, I may have a different desire in the area of my personal life and then in a professional life. So is it okay to write desires in that fashion in different areas and then उसके हिसाब से gratitude थोड़ा सा डालने लग जाए, whatever I'm seeing around me, and if it resonates with me, can I just club it in that way?
Yes.
ठीक है एंड ऑल्सो जितनी भी हम लोग ये ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिसेस कर रहे हैं, मतलब जितना भी हम लोग ये कर रहे हैं, इज इट ओके दैट आई राइट इट थ्रू आउट द डे? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई सी समथिंग एंड इफ इट इज रियली टचिंग माई हार्ट, एंड तो मैं मतलब अगर उसी टाइम लिख लूं या मॉर्निंग में ही लिखना है बस?
Same time.
ठीक है, ओके
Anytime, same time, good time.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Thank you. Manraj ji, please unmute.
Hi, Aish. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for the session. The tips which you give, basically, like in the today's session, as you gave that, try to visualize it or in different spaces. So if somebody catches those tips, I think those are very, very helpful. And these are like magical tips, I would say. The question I would like to ask is, so since in one of the session you said to dedicate 1.5 hour time for this proper practices, gratitude practices. In your last session, you said so in the morning, what I do is I write all my gratitude practices, but then somehow I feel this visualization things get a side or so. And though you said in your the session that for health practice or PPF, when you do, so you write, then you visualize, write, visualize. So I'm not able to balance that visualization and writing of gratitude. So like, what do you suggest or how should it be done? If I'm writing, I just keep writing.
Write it down, keep on writing it down. Once you have done it, we read the thing that you have written, and then just say after each line, thank you, thank you, thank you. If that is good, when you're doing for the past, that is good for you. That is good enough. When you're doing for the future, you can play that thank you chant song in the background and then try to visualize what you want.
And for the past, should I write 10 gratitudes and say thank you, or write 100 together? If I'm writing 100, let's say 50.
Whatever makes you feel like this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Wonderful.
Fine. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ji. Thank you for your questions. Srini Ji, please unmute.
Hi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And this is more of sharing than a question. So as I told you, I'm trying to get my vision board done. It's been on the back of my mind. And yesterday, suddenly I keyed into ChatGPT, and I said I want to be an actor. So I put in my image, and it gave me such fabulous images of me holding this award or being in a shoe. I was completely zapped. I didn't expect it. So now this encourages me to go and do more of my vision board on a slow basis as I gain more clarity. That's one thing I want to share with you. And my spiritual practices have gone up a notch again. So I did because Chaitra Navaratri is going on, I got back to doing a puja after months and months and months to Kali Ma yesterday. I did my practices. That's great. And and as for I just reiterate that have a magical day, and it's become like a done thing for me, because every morning I write down even the most basic things like cutting my nails. I say do it, and I managed to complete everything. And I'm like, for me, who's generally I can tend to be lazy and procrastinate a bit. It's like short in the arm, so it's really wonderful for that. And the top 10 desires I've already written, but can I bring it down to 3 or 4 desires? It have to be 10. The reason I'm asking is, for example,
right now at this moment you can go with 3 and 4, and whenever you feel while visualizing it, there is some tension going on in your mind, or something is you're not able to get yourself logically clear, or something you feel like this cannot happen if this does not happen. Okay. If something like this adds up in your mind, then on your 5th desire, make sure that you have given space to the other thing to happen. Like if you feel like if I earn this much, my friends will not be with me. So then your next desire will be my
Oh.
friends are with me. And if you
Okay.
feel your friends are with you and you earn
Okay.
this much, then I will not have time. Then your next desire will be I have a lot of time. Then if you feel you earn this much, your
Okay.
friends are with you and you have a lot of time, but I don't know what to do. Then your next desire will be I have clarity of what I'm doing. So this will shape up your desires also. Later it will come with time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Thank you for your
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you very much. Rashmi ji, please unmute.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ishji, for a lovely session. So, I'm just asking you that can I write my desire list in my phone? Because I usually carry my phone everywhere, and it is easy to open it and do the practice as many times.
You can do that also,
Okay.
but focus on what the magic book shares. Give yourself, like surrender yourself to the magic book. Because I know when I surrender to these practices, I get the best results. So for the best results, I will surrender. आप अपना देखो.
Got it. Thank you so much. And another question. In 9 out of 10 magic rocks practices that I do, I find the best thing that happens is in my relationships. When something happens good in my relationships, and I have been really looking for a purpose in my life. So how I am not able to, get how do I, how do I get it? Like, what is the purpose? Then I'm not able to comprehend. That's my question.
What area have you hidden your desires in?
So mainly relationships. Mainly relationships.
Relationship with some specific people?
With my family, with my husband, with my children.
So
Mainly. Yeah.
is your desire something related to making a relationship good or something extraordinary in a relationship?
So for me, whatever my desire is extraordinary. For me, that is the epitome of what I want.
Focus on then if you feel that is the top thing that this relationship, for example, if me and Annie, this is the top thing as of today that we can reach,
Yeah.
then I am going in the right direction. Once I reach that, then some new thing will open up. So till the time you're not clear on the purpose, keep on leveling up in your relationship.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Raghav, please unmute.
Magic question you. I
Thank you.
have two sharings with me
Yeah.
today. First of all, it was never any vision board. वो ये था कि जब हमें ये असाइनमेंट्स मिलती थी मैं तभी ये वाली चीजें विजुअलाइज और वो करता था. One was
Raghav, I hope you're not driving.
no, I'm not driving.
ठीक है.
Okay. And मैं सिर्फ तब करता था जब हमें ये असाइनमेंट्स मिलती थी. तो 3 or 4 times मैंने ये किया होगा मतलब विजुअलाइज. तो आई मैनिफेस्टेड अ 4 day solo trip to Ayodhya that I wanted to do, always wanted to do solo trip because my friends are not like that कि वो जाए and वो आराम से समझे रामायण को. So I manifested it and I was in front of Ramlalla. I was in front of Ramlalla and the head priest followed me inside the altar.
Wow.
Inside the altar, I was standing in front of Ramlalla wearing a dhoti and that garb जो वो होता है. In front of and my desire was कि वो रेड पहने. उन्होंने रेड पहना हो पूरा ऊपर से लेकर नीचे तक उन्होंने रेड कपड़ा एग्जैक्टली भैया वो वैसा था. He was wearing fully red garb and it was awesome. And my second sharing is that I always want we make perfumes and others only. So I always wanted to make scented candles also. So सेंसस आना वो लास्ट ईयर, वो फर्स्ट टाइम जब हमने मैजिक बुक करी थी, वो मेरा सबसे ड्रीम था कि that I will make the scented candles also. So on Ram Navami, I am introducing one candle, and on Baisakhi, I am introducing the second one.
Very nice.
The first scent is camphor and coconut, and second is caramel toffee, brown sugar and vanilla. The second
Very
scent
nice.
is that.
Very nice. Very good.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Ji, thank you so much for
Thank you.
practicing. And
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for making your dreams come true.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. So nice. So proud of you, Ji. Very nice. Akashita, last question. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. So my question, in short, is that if we know that we can feel that our frequency is dipping and we are going into the how, and we start doing, like I started yesterday doing magic footsteps because that was the thing which came key, don't how, just let it be. But yet it took a lot of time, like from morning till by evening, I realized why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And then I got back into the gratitude zone for that same pineapple, meaning that there was gratitude, but for other things in that interim period. So how can we make this like shorter? You said time period reduce karna hai, to do heart magic. At that time, that heart magic and this footsteps, all the things seemed to work much slower than, uh, like it was.
किसके साथ which area pineapple was that?
It was, we can say, mix of relationship and career. So, in brief, the my desire number two, which was the promotion, there was something which was told in the opposite way, that it could be this way, it could not be also this way, and I started becoming thinking of other things that what is. I have to do so many things. I started getting overwhelmed with so many other activities in the relationships around me also. So it all
Pineapple, which relationship
jumbled
are we talking about?
with the boss, and then with at
With the
home.
boss.
Yes,
At home with whom?
with my mother.
Is your boss a male or a female?
Male.
Sure. So boss के साथ, are you doing your magnificent outcomes or magical to-do list every day?
For conversation, I did. Yes. Conversation with him.
That you do every day?
Yesterday I had done, not every day. Today also I had
Yesterday,
done. Yes.
do you feel that gratitude for him when you write it down?
When that pineapple happened, I was not feeling it.
Before, in the morning.
Yes.
Look for the assignment of magical way out of negativity. If you
Yeah.
don't feel it's taking a lot of time, look for the assignment of magical way out of negativity. Do that assignment, read the chapter again, and it will focus on the pinpoint. For people who are not, like, instead of reacting, you can go for magic footsteps for
Yes.
calming yourself. And then when you know that you have been calmed down, then focus on the same topic with magical way out of negativity. Okay?
Done. Thank you so much.
And also do it today also after the session for the
Right.
same thing.
Sure. Done.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for practicing. Everyone, thank you so much for your questions. Okay, so let's complete this session today. Thank you so much for joining in. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Put and see your dreams everywhere. Find out the different spaces and enjoy visualizing your dream over there.